gosh, I see this trend all over TikTok.
No,
I'm listening.
We're asking you what your favorite memory of Kent City High School was.
Okay, let's go somewhere else for this. The thing I will remember most about KCHS are the lunch ladies because how sweet and caring they are for everyone who goes through their line.
My favorite part of being at Kent City is probably being a part of the sports life, whether that be you're in the stands cheering on your classmates at football games or stuff, or being in actual sports. It's just super fun, and the athletics at Kent City are super welcoming and super successful, so I had a blast.
A couple things I'll remember about high school is beating Morley in the districts my senior year, and then going to football games every year and dressing up with friends, and it's always so fun.
Something I'm going to remember is definitely football and being able to earn all conference and all region this year and beating our rivals in Morley Stanwood this year.
What I'm going to remember most at Kent City is probably homecoming week and just participating in a bunch of the games, especially playing dodgeball. That was probably the most fun. And also going to the homecoming football game and just all the other football games. It was all a lot of fun.
One thing that I remember about high school is definitely the friends that I've made. I think specifically of track, bowling, and quiz bowl. And there are some band friends in there as well. I think specifically of Wes Wheeler, who's been my right-hand man for north of a decade now, so thank you.
My greatest memory at KCHS is track and field. In my sophomore year, I did 110 hurdles. I was predicted to get 7th place and I ended up getting 3rd.
One thing I'm going to remember about here is all the people have impacted my life. Students, staff, friends, teachers, all different backgrounds and personalities, all impacting my life, and lots of fun memories here with them. Okay.
I'm going to remember running my senior year of cross country. Remember the time I had with the guys and running races, getting my PR, my last race of my season, so it was a good time.
What I'll remember most about high school is homecoming week because everybody gets to connect on a better level and it's a lot of fun, and soccer because I love to play with my teammates as the weather warms up.
My favorite high school memories will come from all my sports teams and the relationships I've made with coaches and teammates. Specifically, my favorite volleyball season was this past one when we beat Morley twice and we're conference and district champs.
Something I'm gonna remember from Kent City is the sports. The soccer program has done pretty good. The last couple years I played on it. Just recently, we won our first conference title ever, so that's a big accomplishment. And I'm gonna miss the friendships we've had, like all my buddies I made, and I feel like our friendship has gotten closer ever since our winning record from last year. So I'm gonna really miss it.
My favorite memory of high school comes from football, playing with all my friends all year long, and then my favorite memory from football being putting up 67 points against White Cloud and then going out to eat afterwards.
Something that I'll remember about my time at Kent City is all of the friendships and camaraderie we have throughout band and drama. It's truly a tight-knit community that you can't really have anywhere else. We have created a lot of new traditions, and I'd say we're like the trendsetters for the MCBA and for different drama programs with how friendly and open we are, and I just think that's something you don't see really anywhere else.
So last year's Spirit Games is something I always remember from Kent City because us as juniors beat the previous seniors and we worked really hard for it, and it was an overall fun time for us.
Something I'm definitely going to remember from Kent City is the football games and cheering, being on the sidelines every Friday night, especially for home games. All the classes come together and we're just cheering on the football team, hoping for a good win. And especially after the games when everyone rushes the field and we ring the victory bell. That's going to be some of my most prized memories.
My favorite memories in high school were from track. I competed in the 4x2 relay my sophomore year at state finals, and then I also competed at team state my junior year, which was really exciting.
The thing I'm going to remember most about Kent City is only being here for a very short period of time, but being able to meet a whole bunch of new people and being able to join the soccer team is pretty great too.
One thing I'll remember from Kent City is how accepting everyone was. My first year was my freshman year. That was the first year I went to Kent City, and I just felt like I belonged and felt very comfortable here.
What I'm going to remember about Kent City High School is making friends through sports and like football and basketball, and I was happy I got to join my senior year.
One of my favorite memories from Kent City is accumulating an 87-8 record in basketball so far, and also being a part of the back-to-back state finalist team, and with that, getting to play with my older sister, Kenzie Bowers, for 2 years.
What I'm going to remember most about Kent City is probably playing sports like track and soccer and trying a new sport like golf. I also enjoyed making new friends in those sports and just building relationships on and off the field.
What I'll remember most about my time here at Kent City High School is making memories with my friends, along with the golf team, and I'll never forget my 89 at Tullymore.
I am in the high school auditorium right now, and one thing that I will always remember is the productions we put on here. Getting to spend time with my friends while also putting on some great productions for the community. We recently did Chicago, where I got to play Billy Flynn, and getting to dance on the stage and perform for an audience. It was just something that I'll never forget.
One thing about high school that I am always going to remember is being on the sports teams that I was a part of and all the relationships that I have gained from being a part of them. One specific thing that I'm going to remember is my junior year basketball season when we went down to the state finals. And the night before the game, my team and I hung out in the hotel room and we had a really good time. And those are some of the memories that we still talk about today because it was so much fun.
I'm going to remember all the different sports teams that I was on, from soccer to football to basketball to track and quiz bowl, and just all the different people that I've met and become friends with through all those.
My most memorable moments in high school were bowling at 288, 2 conference championships in football, and 3 conference championships in bowling.
What I'm going to remember most about my time here at Kent City is like school dances, like homecoming and prom. I always thought those were really fun, and like getting to get ready, like go out, like the whole prepping stage for like the dance was always really fun too. I always liked coming back to school and like hang out with friends at the dance.
My best memory from high school was coming back to beat Central Montcalm in football this year, winning a conference championship, setting a point record on White Cloud, and also making all region.
One of my favorite memories from Kent City High School was getting to meet the foreign exchange students. One of my favorite memories was with Jacob, and we were at Papa P's with my best friend Jordan, and she slapped him in the face with a breadstick before a basketball game.
One of my favorite memories is probably getting to dress up during homecoming week and just the vibes, and then going into our college classes and having our professors see our different outfits.
Something I'll remember from my time at Kent City was all the time I spent in the restroom room with my teammates, making new friends, and going on the state finals my freshman and senior year.
Some of my favorite memories from KCHS include Miss Ann's Taco Tuesday, bowling, which I got 5th in the state this year at, and conference champ the last 2 years, and then, homecoming week because it's always legit, and I got Duchess the last 2 years. Hooray. Now can I cartwheel?